No. Potato. The reason why my live last night had no audio at all whatsoever is I had a team that was behind us. They kept using a certain word that started with the letter F and rhymed with duck. I'm not gonna repeat that word. So I chose to mute my live last night on purpose. And it's not meant out of disrespect, it's just meant so I don't break any YouTube rules. Because the team that we were building up against last night was a little bit rough. I think we won one last night out of 4. Don't ask me how it works. All I know is that it's fun. And I kept asking them, hey, can you watch your mouth? I was all polite and respectful about it, everything like that. Hey, can y'all watch your mouth? I am live on YouTube, and they don't like bad language. So that they kept doing it and kept doing it. That's when I chose to mute my live. Because they kept using that word. I am making a pot holder. It is a granny square pot holder. Now, if you are interested in learning granny square shapes, this is part of a project that I've got going on. I've got several projects going on that I gotta get done before Christmas. So this is one of them. I've got to make a few different pot holders. I've made a few different ones in different shapes and different styles, you know. The yarn that I'm using is cotton. And yeah. So I'll show you the colorway. I don't honestly remember the colorway, what it's called, but I call it purple and blue. It comes on a cone, which to me is an unusual thing. It is kind of snuggly on there, but we are going to. I gotta get this project done, and I gotta get my sister's project done and my husband's blanket done. So I'll be working on random things even when I am not live. My sister's cardigan you've already seen. It's the gray and white one, and she loves how it's coming out. It's a lightweight yarn that I'm using. It's a DK weight for my sister's cardigan. My husband's blanket, I'm using a 4-weight yarn. This is also a 4-weight in cotton. So I've got to make like 5 or 7 of these, and I'm just gonna do like 5 or 7 rows of each. I don't do the number 6 when I'm crocheting on a project. I just don't. I stay away from that. I do the number 7 or 3. And 3 is too tiny for this, so we'll do the number 7. Let's see. Now I've taught you in the past that here, this is right here, where I'm touching, is a different size than right here. One is shorter than the other. It is because I have not gotten to the point where I can sew it together. Hello, new friend. How are you doing? I have allergies and sometimes they're just really bad. I will be back. I am making a pot holder. Oh. I will be back, y'all, I promise. Whoa. Any questions about crochet you have, go ahead and fire away and I'll do my best to answer them. Sorry, y'all, I had to step out for a minute. Non-spawns. But okay. Yes, I understand. I'm still a kind of a baby channel. I'm not a 1K or 2K channel. But those are goals. Girl has to have goals and dreams. So. Oh, hello? What is this? No, it's not time for that yet. I will add that towards the end. Now, if you notice here, I'm kind of on a corner. What that means is, see how it goes from here to go this way? We're going to chain two. I think I'm going to go off on it for a little bit. Alright. I have to drop a little quick message. Hold on. I'm sorry, I had to do some tablet work, or I had to put it out there that I'm live because not a lot of people are coming in right now. So I want to get some people coming in talking about whatever and whatever, you know. Okay. Well, okay. Well, it's a good day because I don't know what time it is where you are on this beautiful earth. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Last night's bowling got muted on purpose because the other team was constantly using the F word. The word that I can't say, it rhymes with the word duck. I'm not saying that word, but I'll give you a rhyming word. And don't say it in chat. You're not allowed to. I am working on a pot holder. I'm using cotton yarn. So. For this project, you will need... Hello, everyone. everybody. I already have 6 likes. So, our like goal is 10. Our subscriber count is going up to 240 flat. I will show you a little bit of how to do this. I was working on this just to get, because it's part of the stuff I gotta work on for Christmas. So I want to get it done. So I want to get it done and over with. So alright, let me see something. Hold on very quick. What? Yes. I have 2 more rows and then I will show you how to start all of this. Rubber Neck, can you watch my chat for me, please? You are awesome. I only ask you of this because I know you will stick around and watch my chat. And if people start being disrespectful and rude, you know what you need to do. I have these mods, my mods, only because of that situation. People start being disrespectful and rude. If you are a mod only, and only if you are a moderator, and if you so choose to, you can put your link out there. Cheddar. I was dropping a stitch. Alright, the way I'm gonna show you with well, be nice to each other is all I gotta say, and be respectful. No religion and no politics, please. I don't want any problems with somebody who doesn't want Minnie Mouse for president or didn't want Daffy Duck for president. You get what I mean? So it's not as a disrespectful thing. It's just the way I run my channel. Must be respectful to one another, and no politics or religion. Okay. Now the pattern is a granny square. But I'm going to, let's see. I'm gonna pull up, way up. in this case, I would rather have too much than not enough. So I'm going to pull up, but I'm going to finish this row and then I'm going to show you what we're up to. Well, you do what I want you to. The way we start this is there are two ways that you can start it. I will show you both. And you decide how you want to do it. It's all double crochets and chains. In the spaces, when you jump from here to here, there are no chains. It's just a jump like on the hexagons. Now the granny square, you've got granny triangle, granny square, granny triangle, hexagon, and rectangle. Those are the four shapes that I know of now. Now I could be wrong. That you could make into granny hex shape or do the granny stitch one. I want to get off of this row because I don't like this number. I wish I could. Oh, hello, new friends. I am working on a pad holder, and I am using. It is the granny shell. It's a granny square stitch. But I'm gonna move it along here in a minute. I'm gonna get this along here in a minute here. We're gonna go. I'm gonna show you. I'm also gonna use a bigger hook so you understand. So we're gonna. This is how I do it when I have a project that's on the go. This is, so I have the yarn that continues. I have extra, I promise you, but I didn't want to just leave it short. So, I use the hook, or I leave the hook that is attached to the project together. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to use a much larger hook. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay. This now gets set over here. Over here is a 6.5 hook. It's a much larger hook compared to this one. Much larger around. Okay. My favorite hook is the 5mm, yes. But since I'm teaching, I'm going to show you the two ways that I know how to start a granny square, rectangle, hexagon, square, triangle, hexagon, and there was one other one that I mentioned, okay, and triangle. I'm going to show you how to start them, just about all of them except for the triangle. They all just about start the same way. Now, so what you can either do two ways. There's two ways. Thank you for all the likes, y'all. Subscribe if you aren't. Alrighty. Okay. The way you can start this is two different ways. So I'm going to show you where the yarn is more blue. Because my hook is kind of purple. So you gotta take your hook. Whatever dominant hand you work with on your crochet hook, you're gonna hold it in that hand. You can do that and make a slip knot. Okay, we're not after that. We're after this. You're gonna take your hook, make it like an X around your fingers, and chain one. This, however, is my least favorite way to do it, okay? Okay, there's your chain 3 to start. That is called what is it called here? It's called something and I forget what it's called. Forgive me. It is called I call it the Ring of Sadness. That's not how I do it. But that's not what it's called. It's called something else. Can't remember what it's called now. Now, this is the way I do things. This way is easier for me due to my vision. Now, you, however, do which one is ever easier for you. Yes, thank you, Rubberneck. You are awesome. Like and subscribe. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, now the way I do the way I started is a little bit more some would say challenging. You kind of do the same thing, but we're gonna make a slip knot. There's your slip knot. It's right there, because it kind of matches my hook. So now you're gonna chain 5. You ask me, Queen, why did we chain 5? You can chain 4 or 5. I like the room, the extra. It's not a lot, but it's a little tiny bit of extra room that you get for a chain 5. Now, if I'm working on a hexagon, I chain 6. 1 chain for each side. Since I am working on a square, I do 5. Okay, I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I chain, and if you notice, the chains are much larger. So we're gonna slip stitch and because it's a larger hook, it's a little bit, and I'm not used to working with a larger hook, it's a little bit more fiddlier. So the ring now should fit on top of your pinky like a little hat. Just have your pinky just kind of stick through it. Not much, just a little bit. Just just a very tippy top. Like your pinky nail. So now you're gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm gonna show you the difference, the immediate difference, because I am using a 1.5 size extra larger hook. So I'm gonna show you the difference. Okay? And I'm still using 4-weight yarn, but I will show you the difference. You're going to do 3 double crochets. In this case 2, because that chain 3 already counts as a double crochet. And this is your, well, third one. Hello everybody. I have a couple of mods in my chat. So you do your thing. You know what you need to do. Okay, I've already chained 2, 1 and 2. When I get around to the other side, I'm going to show you the immediate difference. You will be able to tell the difference. Let me see, I think I do. I think I do. This is also a chain 2 space. Now, if you notice, only on the corners, I'm doing a chain 2 space. That's where you do a chain 2 space, is only on the corners. Now, if you're working on a particular project that it says chain 3 on the corners, go for it. Follow the pattern. Okay? Follow the pattern. um what I want to show you is the difference between the 5 mil and the 6.5 mil. You'll be surprised. You truly will. Unless you've been crocheting for a while. So, the hooks are meant for different projects, or because they are different sizes. My favorite place, if I have to get crochet hooks, I'll go to Walmart. But if I can't get to Walmart, my other favorite place is Amazon. We will change. Oh, almost forgot something important here. We will. Oh, I know why. I'm such a doo-doo. I made a mistake. Now, I almost made a mistake, I should say. Alright, y'all. This is the 6.5mm. Okay? Now notice it's more airy and more larger, right? This. Let me see if I've got one that I'm not working on. I'll be. And it's also good for me to get moving around a little bit, just so. Although it's not the same. No, it'll do. Okay. This is technically not the same yarn, but I'm up to showing you. So I want you to have a different background so you can see. This granny square was made with a 5mm crochet hook. This is the center, right here. That's the center. Now, look at this and look at that. Which one looks bigger to you? Which one is bigger to you? This one, because it was made with a larger hook. I felt a sneeze coming, y'all, so. What does this say? Alright. Let me see something. Right quick, let me see something. And I'm hitting my wall early, and I don't like that. So, there is a definite difference between that, which is right there, the middle is right there. This size is smaller than that size. This size is more open and airier. Now, if we were going to do the same thing with larger yarn, it would be less open and less airy. The larger hooks are mainly for larger yarn projects. Like my trusty dusty 5mm is perfect for this project. The reason why, holy mustard, the reason why my live was muted last night was there were some people saying some really inappropriate things, so I decided to mute my live. Alright, y'all, stay safe. Peace, love, and light to all.